Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another weekly Oracle and Tarot card reading. And this will be for the week of June 7th to the 13th. And I'm still using the Sufi Wisdom Oracle by Rasoli. And as you can see, we have a new setup here. I'm using a new camera. My webcam, HD webcam, was taken away by the eclipse and the Mercury retrograde. And I'm starting to think maybe it's a blessing in disguise. So maybe the audio on this is going to be much more pleasant to the ears than the other one was. It was quite a challenge, but here we are doing a reading, and I'm hoping everyone out there is going to have a very blessed and beautiful, peaceful week. And as I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers, the highest good of all. You could use this as a pick a card reading, 1, 2, or 3, or as a blended reading with all 3 cards. So we'll take a card from the top for card number 1, or the beginning of the week. I'm going to take a card from the center for card 2, or the middle of the week. And we'll take the bottom card for the end of the week, or card number 3. Okay, and card number 1, the beginning of the week. Imagination, draw from the well of your own capabilities. And what a beautiful, beautiful card. This entire deck is just amazing. And every time that I look at these pictures, I just see something that I haven't noticed before. So every time it's like looking at a brand new card, although I've used these before. And if you feel that your physical reality is not what you'd hoped for, now is the time to change it. Change begins with dreaming. So know that you're capable of more than you realize. Let your imagination guide you into dreaming. Look into your heart and listen to the truth that dwells within you. When you live as your true self, you tap into the creative energy that is already flowing through you and throughout the universe. Okay, and this oracle comes as grace to free you from all that you've known and to guide you to use your imagination beyond what you have used in the past. And, our imagination is a gift, so let it be the bridge that connects your physical reality with your spiritual reality. Learn from your past and use it to help you set a direction going forward into your future. And the imagination card to me is telling me, not to be overwhelmed with obsessive concerns and limiting fears. And don't doubt yourself, because when we doubt ourselves, it blocks us, okay, from having positive energy, good energy, and allowing stuff to flow to us. So allow things, to take their own form. And like I said, with imagination, you're capable of a lot of things, but so many of us stay within the lines, and we're doing what other people expect of us, or what we feel is right. This is more or less telling you to be your authentic self. And when you're authentic and you live in your truth, life seems to flow so much better. And then card number 2, or the middle of the week, is live in the moment. Yes, living in the moment. And when I think of living in the moment, I think of one of my favorite authors, Eckhart Tolle. I absolutely love him. And he has a lot of books that are really, really helpful for any of you out there that want to live in the moment. I mean, I would highly recommend anything that he has written. I've read his books over and over, and there's so much to learn. But this is saying, what you are looking for is with you. And when we live in the moment and we truly lose ourselves in what we're doing, whether we're washing dishes, or whether we're, cooking a meal, or whether we're taking a bath, or whether we're walking in nature, and we're totally engrossed in the here and now, that is the most peaceful, gentle energy there is. Because when we look at the past, okay, there's nothing we can do about it. We did the best we can with what we had, and you don't want to live in the past full of regrets, thinking or wishing things were different, because you can't go back and change it. So thinking too far ahead, living in the future, is okay to make plans for your future. Of course, you want to do that, but don't be too much into the future where you're missing out on right here and right now. And you need to look within yourself, for the peace that you wish to achieve. It's within you. You're not going to find it outside of you, and this card is wanting you to open your hand and see what is available to you from the universe. Okay? And, right now, let go of worrying, let go of people and situations that are no longer for your highest good. Sometimes we have to clean house on a regular basis of people that just aren't meant to be on our path anymore. But the most important thing is to guard your inner peace. And when you're in the moment, it's the most peaceful state that I've found, because I'm not worrying about things. I'm not thinking about what I'm going to do later on, and I'm not worrying about what happened yesterday. I'm right here and right now. So a lot of you need to practice that. Catch yourself when your mind starts wandering, to the past or wandering too ahead of itself. Try your best to live in the moment and to be fully engrossed in what you are doing at that exact very moment. And then the last card, or card number 3, is open mind. What an interesting card this is. And it says, replace the old cycle with the new and exciting one. Yeah, step out of your comfort zone. Maybe you've done stuff all the time the same way and got the same results and you're frustrated, nothing ever changes. Well, that means you got to change it up a bit. You can't get different results if you keep on doing the same thing, right? I know there's a saying that goes along with that, but I don't know, the word for word verbatim. But this is basically telling us a spiritual gift helps you discern and choose wisely. You are now endowed with the ability to clarify your thought process and bring new light to a situation. The oracle invites you to boldly open the window of your mind to fresh insights, integrate your thoughts, place new value on your decisions, and confidently put them into action. Avoid criticizing beliefs that are contrary to your current ways of thinking. Try to be open-minded and more positive. Analyze the situation and look at all sides of the issue. When you weigh the pros and cons and stay open to new ideas and fresh ways of doing things, you will surely reap the rewards that you want. When you change an old, comfortable belief, you might feel uneasy and afraid. This can make you feel vulnerable and unsure. Know that there's great value, freedom, and kindness in learning and listening to the views of others than of your own. By opening your mind to new ideas, you give yourself a chance to explore a broader variety of options. You may not choose to change your belief, but be assured that this attitude opens you to possibilities and helps you to cooperate with others. You're at the beginning of a breakthrough. Set sail for a new horizon. And yeah, he looks like he's on the ocean in a way. This looks like choppy water here. I'm not sure, but it's a beautiful card. And yeah, sometimes our beliefs no longer serve us. Okay, and a lot of people feel, well, I've always felt this way. I've always believed this to be true. And when something turns out not to be true that we've believed for such a long time, it kind of throws a lot of people for a loop. There's a lot of things out there that we lived all our lives believing and lived by, and then we find out that something just isn't what it seems. And it could shake some people to the core. But, when you're open to what other people are saying and you don't just like stand really rigid and stubborn in your beliefs and that your belief is the only way and that that's the only thing you can do, you got to open your mind. It doesn't mean that you have to take on the beliefs of someone else. Maybe you don't believe what they believe. That's fine. But listening to different beliefs and hearing different things from people, whether it be an opinion or a life experience, just be open to it. There is just so much out there that we don't know. We think we know it all, but we really don't. And I think a lot of people that are stuck in their beliefs limit themselves in life because beliefs are fine, but sometimes our life changes and we go down a new path. And with that new path, we need a different set of beliefs. Otherwise, if we stay stuck in the old beliefs, we're going to stay stuck in the past. So this is telling you to have an open mind. Have an open mind. Allow yourself to think differently than what you're used to thinking, and maybe go beyond your beliefs and maybe listen to the beliefs of another. And you never know, you might adopt a completely different stance on something. So keep an open mind. What a beautiful week. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe, because I will be back with more.